Okay, good morning everyone. Once again, we are to discuss about the topic Republic Act number. Sige, ito Republic Act 78. Yes, very good. Okay, so with regards to the Republic Act, where can sexual harassment be committed? So, amin ay unsa gid ay kuan kana unsa nga specific nga lugar mo consider yung mga actual sexual harassment na lugar. We need to consider those things. So, under Republic Act number 7877, also known as the Anti-Sexual Harassment Act 1995, sexual harassment can be committed in various settings. That includes workplace or employment-related situation. So, sa trabaho. So, kani sexual harassment, pwede siya makomit inside the workplace. So, sa trabaho niyo, sa opisina, or sa aha. Next, for academic or educational institution. Pwede siya sa eskwelahan. Pwede siya sa training institutions. Medical, religious, or civic institution. Even in hospitals or any medical institutions, bisan sa mga religious pa na lugar, pwede nga makakumit sexual harassment ng isang tao. In sports-related activities, in streets or public places. So, with regards to that previous topic I have discussed, sexual harassment can happen everywhere. So, wala siya gipili diri nga lugar. Bisan pa man o hospital, eskwelahan, workplace, bisan religious institution, medical institution, bisan na hapon siya may tabo. So, when is sexual harassment committed in employment or work-related environment? So, we are to discuss with regards to work-related environment. So, in employment or work-related environment, sexual harassment is committed when there is unwanted sexual attention, advances, or conduct that affects the terms and conditions of employment. So, when we say unwanted, napugos, bilugos, wala ganahi ang isa kabayi nga lagtad siya. So that is already considered sexual harassment. That is unwanted sexual attention. There is any act or series of acts involving sexual harassment, whether verbal, physical, or visual, which has the purpose or effect of creating an intimidating, hostile, or offensive environment. So it does not only covers mga kanang physical na harassment sexually, but also verbal. So, isang istorya o bastos, dili maayo, that is already considered sexual harassment. Tawag ka niya sa dalan, ikatol ka niya sa kuan, already considered siya. Bisan o pagpakita sa dili maong butang, that is already considered sexual harassment. Submission to such conduct is made either explicitly or implicitly term of condition of employment, and submission to or rejection of such conduct by an individual is used as a basis for employment decision affecting that individual. So essentially, sexual harassment is in the workplace occurs when there is any unwelcome behavior of a sexual nature that creates a hostile or uncomfortable environment of an employee. So, if there is sexual harassment in a workplace environment, makakreate na siya of uncomfortable feelings sa isang katao sa ng environment because they did not want to be treated that way. And so, lain kaya sa pamati. Bisan pa magpinsa sa tuwa, iharas sa sexually. Mura ba, labi na kayo dili mo balik sa trabaho. No? So, what are the duties of an employer headed office in a workplace environment? What can they do to prevent this from happening? Or what can they do if there is a victim of sexual harassment in workplace environment? So, under Republic Act number 7877, the duty of the employer or head of office in work-related environment regarding sexual harassment includes adoption and implementation of policies and programs that prevent and address sexual harassment in the workplace. So, dili sila mag-implement of policies na makaprevent na. Kung dili ko pwede pasandaan nga magpaabot ko ba sila nga itabo ko sa sila mo implementahan nga utang. So, beforehand, kung makita mo, they need to prevent. When I say prevention is better than cure, it is better na mapugan to, may sa paabutong pa nila kita, punta sila ng instruction. Dissemination of information that about the provisions of the law and the employer's policies on sexual harassment to all employees. Dissemination to spread information about laws regarding sexual harassment. So, sa tanan, employers' policies on sexual harassment to employees. Tanan siya, ipa-disseminate ang information nga kanabawal na because naatay law covered na. So, muna yung duties nila. Ay talaga ng mga information, di ba? An establishment of procedures for resolution, settlement, prosecution of sexual harassment cases. In any case, there is sexual harassment occurred and there is a victim, it is their duty na magitaan na sa solusyon. Isettle na nila ng argument if and only if na applicable. And creation of a mechanism for receiving, investigating, and resolving complaints of sexual harassment. So, creation of mechanism. They needed to find a way na ma-investigate o ma-resolve ang mga complaints regarding sexual harassment. They cannot let it slide. No, although they already have the power, pwede man nilang matabunan. Pero it is not covered in the law. Hindi na pwede nga. Ilahan na lang pasagdaan sa litinaan sila ito. Para lang matabunan na ilahang ngalan. Pero hindi malaki organization. But it is already violating the law. It is, the employers should not do such thing. So, another one is conducting orientations and trainings for employees to raise awareness about sexual harassment and prevent its occurrence. So, they also needed to conduct orientation. Bali, orient nila ang mga employees nga awareness. So, awareness, the employees needed to know regarding this kind of situation. No, para mas ma-prevent ang patos. And ensuring confidentiality and protection for individuals who report incidents of sexual harassment. If any case that the victims mag-report sa ilaha about regarding this kind of things, they needed to dili nila pwede nga ipagawas nila ang ngalan for one lang. Dapat i-private lang nila ang conversation. Dili pwede nga itabi sa uban. Okay, and taking appropriate disciplinary action against individuals found guilty or committing sexual harassment in the workplace. Taking appropriate disciplinary action. So, kung sa may pwede nga himuon ato nga tao nga nakakommit ato nga violation under Public Act 7877. So, they are also required na i-fix na nila ilang disiplinang nilang tao. Kaya salamat, they as employers, they are covering an entire scope of employees, and so they need to discipline their own people. Overall, the employer or head of office is responsible for creating a safe, respectful work environment free from sexual harassment and for taking